Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a beautiful, Wednesday morning here in Austin, Texas. This is day 771 of the 3+ Minutes of Plank Challenge. And as always, I am filled with gratitude. I'm gonna tell a little story. 2 days ago, I was working a flight from Santiago to Newark. And new crew, things of the sort. And I was working in the back with a young lady by the name of Genesis. And Genesis happened to bring her boyfriend, Andy, on the trip. And so I meet Andy. I didn't realize that was her boyfriend, but meet him and we talked a little bit. He had on a Lakers jersey and I was telling him about my love for Kobe Bryant. And he was saying he felt the same way. So it's in the middle of the night. The flight's like 4:30 in the morning, so he goes to sleep. And I'm in the back working with Genesis, and we're just talking, and I'm asking questions about the relationship and things of the sort. And then at some point, we go through this really crazy turbulence. And so crazy that at one point, I had to buckle up into my seatbelt, and most times I just don't. Just the ego of the man. So I do. Now this storm happens. This turbulence happens. And Andy wakes up at some point, at the last hour or so, and he wakes up and he comes back to use the restroom. But he ends up staying up the whole time, and we just end up just talking. And they were talking about the dynamics of their relationship. And what was so interesting about it was when I heard him talking, like we were so similar. And then when I heard her talking, it was so similar to my ex. Like the things that they were complaining about, the things that they were working towards, it was like, I felt like I had gone into the twilight zone. And it was interesting to be able to finally see how I looked to my ex, and it also was interesting to see how the things that my ex were feeling, I could understand them now in this moment. And so what I tried to do was help them and give them each other's perspective to hopefully come together. Andy was so much like me, afraid to be vulnerable, society telling him you gotta be man, you can't cry, things of the sort. And what I told him, I said, man, I'm hoping this will give you a 12-year head start. For me, I didn't finally realize it till I was about 45, and Andy was 33. And I was just saying, brother, you gotta let go of these things. You gotta get into therapy. Because if you don't, you do yourself a disservice. You're actually self-sabotaging. And don't let the past define who you become in the present and in the future. And it was just a cool moment to be there in that moment to say, man, God, the issues that I've gone through in my life, I could use them to help others in their future. And more, I start to understand my service and my purpose in this world. It was just a cool moment. Well, as always, be blessed today and every day. Talk to you soon. Peace.